You've been doing Tracy Anderson for a minute now, and you're like me, you go through waves of skepticism. I think it's completely normal. I think it's totally healthy to question anything you're doing and be curious about it. And on that topic of determining if the Tracy Anderson method is working or not, I thought it would be a fun video to share what I do to stay on track, the indicators to me that the workout is working, especially during those times where I doubt it. Hi, my name's Rachel. Each week I create content around the Tracy Anderson method and other things I'm doing to create a healthier, happier lifestyle. Last week I shared a video about the importance of staying consistent with the Tracy Anderson method. So many of us, myself included, are impatient, and whenever we think that we aren't getting the results we should get, we throw in the towel, we opt for something different. There are things that can get in the way of you recognizing your results, and that's the time where we need to look at other ways to see our results. So I just wanted to share that in this quick video. And as with every video, your comments are most helpful. So if there's anything I missed, which I'm sure there has been something I will miss, please be sure to include it in the comments below. As I've said so many times, that is the gold of this channel, are the comments. All right, let's get right into it. So one of the best ways that you can track your progress is by measuring yourself. Using a special measuring tape, you can measure your waist, your hips, your thighs, especially the areas that you really want to track whether it's helping you or not. I do have a measuring tape. I can't say I actually use it. I probably should, but that's something that will definitely indicate to you whether you can see it or not, if there is a difference. So I probably should start doing that. The next thing is weighing yourself. Now this is one that can be a little bit tricky because you may weigh more, but you look better. There's so many things that you got to take into account, but for some people, weighing themselves is very helpful. I don't weigh myself. Every now and then I do, but I don't find it does much for me. So progress photos, this is a big one. But the thing with progress photos is you want to be careful about how you take those progress photos. Similar lighting, similar stance, doing what you can to make the setting as similar to the original as possible. This is amazing for the times you think that maybe you're not getting the results, because when you're looking at yourself day in and day out, you may not notice these changes. Another tip would be to make sure that you have enough time between your progress photos, because progress does take time. I have a hard time noticing day to day the changes in my body, because I am pretty critical. But one of the things I do notice is during my workouts, when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, that's where I notice changes that I may not notice just looking at myself head on in front of a mirror. And what is really cool is that when I start, say, a new level of metamorphosis, I will see my body in such a way, say day 1 through day 4, and then come day 5 through day 7, I really notice changes and like these subtle details that while I'm working out, I really notice. When I'm standing right in front of the mirror, I may not notice some of those things. That for me is the biggest thing, is while I'm working out, seeing how my body is changing over the course of a week, over the course of a few weeks. And I think it's so important to focus on the good. Focus on those areas where you are seeing improvement and where you are seeing definition, because there are moments where I look like I have abs, and then there are other moments where it looks like I have the opposite of abs. Can't say I'm at the ab level yet, but there are moments where I look like I have amazing abs. I'm convinced I have a really short torso and it's like nearly impossible for me to have abs, but hey, with some persistence, I'm gonna get there. Okay, I'm gonna get there. During the mat workout, I totally notice those changes, and that's one of the ways that really keeps me going, is seeing how my body's changing with that. And then also during dance cardio. Now this one may sound a little bit weird, but if you haven't tried it yet, I recommend you do. One of the things I'll do during dance cardio is like pull down my shorts or pull down like just to see my lower abs. And what is so cool is every time you jump, you can see your abs engaging, because whether you are consciously engaging your abs or not, your body, as it hits the floor, as it hits that impact, your abs are engaged. And I think that's one of the reasons why dance cardio is so effective, is you have all that jumping and your body engaging whether you realize it or not, all those different movements that gives you like that full body workout. And I really think it makes a big difference on the core because you really are engaging your abdominals in that. And when I, show my lower abs and as I'm doing dance cardio, it's very encouraging because I can see a difference over time. So if you haven't tried that, give it a whirl, do your dance cardio. Hopefully no one's watching you, but you will see some major definition that you didn't know was there had you not given yourself some low-rise shorts or pants. So during your workout and observing yourself with a mirror, if you don't have a mirror yet, I'm telling you, it's worth the investment. Just get a cheap one at HomeGoods. That's what I've done. I think in the near future, I'm gonna upgrade, but that is a great way to see your progress is by watching yourself during your workouts. Another area I notice improvements, and I know that the workout is working, is the way my clothes fit. And not just the way my clothes fit, but the way I feel in my clothes. And the way I feel in general. If you haven't taken inventory of that yet, I highly recommend you do, focusing on how you feel. And going back to that mirror tip, instead of focusing on your problem areas or what you don't like about your body, focus on where you are seeing improvements. And it may be in areas that you've never even noticed before, like your shoulders. That is what keeps the workout so encouraging and keeps you building momentum, is when you can focus on those positive changes. So don't let your problem areas be your only indicator. Take in the whole picture and really focus on the positive changes you're seeing. So those are indicators to me that the workout is working. And those indicators really encourage me to keep going, which I've got to say is one of the most important things, to keep going, to stick with it, to be consistent, and would love to learn from you. What do you find is an indicator that the workout is working? Please be sure to comment in the comments below. It really makes a big difference. If you did like this video, please do like it. That makes a big difference. And if you want to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe. As with every video, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.